mind keeps waking up to things. Yeah, because of this case. Had I not been in through this case and through these trials and tribulations, my mind wouldn't be thinking these kind of thoughts. And I just had an epiphany this morning that really, when you said you believed in God, well, you don't find too many people that really believe in God. They're bullshit. Bullshit themselves. Believe in the concept of God. Believing in God and believing in a concept of God is two different things, man. They get stuck in believing that this is good and that's bad, and this is up and that's down. And there's no up or down. There's no good or bad. God's will is everything. There's no judgment in God's will. There's no good or bad in God's will, because God is all things. Am I right or wrong? So now check this out. Here's what I thought today. This is very powerful. You've got millions of minds who think that Charles Manson is what they think Charles Manson is. Bad, terrible, all those things. Going one way for 43 years. Now the thing is turning around. Now they got to think backwards with that. Now when they got to thinking backwards with that, they have to think the opposite. And then they find out that it was neither way. Because there was no such thing as Charles Manson to start with. That was something they made up for themselves. That Charles Manson never really existed. Because he was an unwanted thing that was hid away in prison. Like so many other juveniles. They really don't exist. They live their lives in the darkness, and they never really come to light, man. They never really... Had it not been for this case, no one would have ever even had a thought about me, because I really don't exist.
This recorded call is from an inmate in a California correctional facility.
I don't exist in good. I don't exist in bad. I've always been both. I've always been whatever I was told. I've always been a slave. That's what a slave is. You can't take 50 million light years to create a body, a mind, a soul, a spirit, a person, and then break it down and take away everything and make it a slave, a non-person, and then bring it back. It won't work. Once something is done, it's done. A star falls from the sky. You see, you shoot a shooting star across the sky. Once that's done, it's gone. Once you spend that nickel is gone from you. It might still exist to the bank, but it's still gone. And that's what they're doing to their money. Their money's gone. It's died. It's been dying. It's been dying because they were out of line in World War I. They were out of line in World War II. They've been out of line ever since Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln divided and conquered this world. He divided and conquered the world. It's a simple equation. Abraham Lincoln divided and conquered the world because the Europeans didn't want to accept the center of the economy on the slave trader and the slaves. The slaves was taking up the economy. Cotton was king. The South was taking the whole world's economy. Abraham Lincoln had to stop it because Abraham Lincoln was a Catholic. And the Protestant was the George Washington Church. The church was founded on Protestant. The Bill of Rights, the Constitution, and all that was written by religious men who believed in God. Burr and Hamilton, they believed in honor. They believed in God. They believed in the same things that all men believe in. Righteousness. Reality of. You don't have to be right and wrong and be righteous. You can be righteous in your evil or righteous in your whatever you're righteous in. The message from the real prophet is that there's no real prophet. And there's no real message that each one of us, we must wake up inside of ourselves in order to be ourselves. Whatever that is, we make it up as we go.